Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Tarot. This is going to be a weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn. But also if you come across this reading at a later date and it fits, then awesome. That's when you're meant to hear the message. As we all know, it may or may not resonate with you as it's for a million different people, but you can take bits and pieces from the story that kind of apply to your situation. You can also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, as sometimes those fit better. As well as the characters in the story can always be flipped vice versa to be anybody that you're dealing with in your life right now. Okay, Capricorn this week. Capricorn. Alright, possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep dreams a secret. So I always like to say when I see this card is sometimes don't tell people about your plans, whether that be something to do with a relationship or business, because not everyone has the best intentions for you, even if they're close people to you. Sometimes people don't like to see other people succeed, and especially with like a relationship, like maybe everybody that's in the relationship knows what's going on. Like, it's really between the two parties that are in the relationship. Like, everybody else can have their opinion, but like only those two people know exactly what's going on. So like, you know, if you feel like a relationship is right and everyone else is telling you otherwise, I mean, like, obviously, you know, consider their opinions because maybe they have something to say, but you know, if you know deep in your heart like this is right, but there's something you need to work through, just kind of keep it a secret. But also make sure you have good standards and expectations. You have unlimited potential, so don't lower your standards and expectations. But if you do think something's possibly has potential, I guess, and nobody else does, just kind of keep it to yourself. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Ooh. Too many. All right. There we go. Time for healing. Balsamics. The balsamic moon. Balsamic dressing. Is that really what that says? Okay, anyway. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So maybe there's some pride stopping from doing something. It's time for healing. Maybe there was some fighting between somebody or something like that. Don't let pride get in your way. Maybe you're kind of refusing to apologize, possibly. Capricorn. Capricorn, please. All right, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I almost feel like there was like a fight with somebody that you dated, and maybe you told all your friends about it, and they're like, oh my God, dump him, dump her. But like, maybe you know it was partially your fault, but you're not. So that's why maybe it's best to not tell your friends about that, because you know, like, you're just kind of like bashing this other person when you know, like, don't let pride get in the way. Like, you know, it was partially you that did something. You know, like maybe they hurt you a little bit. Time for healing, fine. But like, don't let pride get in the way. Maybe. Yeah, it's like you might have done something not so great either, and you don't want to apologize, but where is it? All right, Capricorn. Yeah, it looks like you and this person need to have a conversation before you talk to other people about it. You know what I mean? Capricorn. Capricorn. Whoa. Okay. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. Okay. I'm gonna read this because this deck is new to me. Alright. But I don't want to go among mad people, Alice remarked. Oh, you can't help that, said the cat. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad. How do I know I'm mad, said Alice. You must be, said the cat, or you wouldn't have come here. Most people like defeated. Most people feel like that all the other people feel that they are quite normal. And other people like to be around people who are very safe, predictable, and well ordinary. Only as Alice is told by the wise Cheshire cat, we are all mad. There's not a person on this planet that does not have a little secret or a strange something that they have done or do. And yet on and on we go, all the time, attempting to be normal. It's funny, it's like, yeah, it's like you might have gone to your friends and gone like, oh, such and such has been such a terrible boyfriend or girlfriend, you know. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily cheating, but I don't know. They wouldn't, I'm just making stuff up. They wouldn't go shopping with me, or they wouldn't hang out with my friends, but like maybe you also didn't want to watch football with them or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like we're not all innocent. So it's like, I think you might have been, it's like, I know I do this, like if something happens with me and somebody I'm dating, I go right to my mom and I'm like, oh my God, Mom, look what they did. And then sometimes I look back at it, well, because then it's like your family and friends are always going to be on your side, right? But then it's like you end up getting back with this person and then your friends hate him. And, you know, you're like, well, why do you hate him? And like, then the friends are like, well, you told me all this crappy stuff they did, right? But it's like you always leave out the stuff you did, you know what I mean? So it's like, you kind of got to be careful sometimes, like what you tell people, because you don't want... basically everyone does bad stuff, but it's like you can't always tell people everything bad and not anything good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I do that. I know I'll be like, oh my God, he's so awful. He did this, and this. But then it's like, you know, later on you're like, oh yeah, but I did that, you know, so I'm not any better. You know what I mean? Don't let pride get in your way. All right. Capricorn. So yeah, Capricorn, please. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords, which is kind of be like an ending, backstab, betrayal, anything like that. But tens are endings. So yeah, it kind of goes along the same thing. That it's like you might have ended a relationship with someone over possibly something petty. You know what I mean? It's like you had a tower moment. Maybe you had a realization that it wasn't all their fault. You know what I mean? Seven of Wands, fighting. Could be fighting for this person. Could just be fighting. Ace of Swords would be like truth and clarity. So maybe you had some sort of truth realization when you had this tower moment, possibly. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Three of Pentacles, Pumpkins. Yeah, you had an ending to like kind of a commitment with somebody. Why is the Seven of Wands here? What's this fighting? Hermit. Let's see, one more. Seven of Wands. Wheel. It's almost like, I think you kind of accused this person of doing a lot of bad stuff, and then I think you were kind of in hermit mode, and you might have had this time moment, and the wheel's changing, and you might now be like, oh crap, like I want to fight for this relationship. You know what I mean? I think you're in hermit mode, and you're like, ooh, whoops, you know, I'm not the best either, but like don't let your pride get away. Why is the Tower here? Whoa. What was this Tower moment about? Oh, I love it. Yes. Tower, clarified by Tower. The amount of times that happens to me is like wild. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Like, it just confirms that like I'm doing something right. Like, Anyway, Six of Swords, smoothing waters. You're trying to move into smoother waters. I don't think this is even anything like super serious. I think it's kind of like petty arguments. It's like you had a stupid something or other with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and it's like you had a fight. Like there's obviously chemistry between you, but also, you know, don't lower your standards. If this really was something, if they really did do something bad, then like obviously end your relationship, whatever. But it's like something stupid, and it's like maybe you were like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to you, and you broke up with them, and then it's like, if you had just like simply, you know, had a heart-to-heart conversation, didn't let your pride get in the way, maybe said a little bit of apologies or something like that, you know, maybe it wouldn't have ended. It's like you kind of came to this realization with all these towers and stuff, and like, you know, you had some sort of clarity possibly when you were in hermit mode, and you want to move to smoother waters with this person. I don't think this is super serious. I think it's like a petty fight you had with somebody. The main, I think, moral of this story is this card, and I really like this card because I think I'm guilty of this too. It's like, don't always share your petty arguments with your friends and family, because it's going to kind of make them not like your partner, or it could be friend, anything like that. But it's like, everyone has arguments, and sometimes it's not worth sharing it with everyone, because you don't want them to kind of get a bad taste in their mouth of this person that you're with. But anyway, hopefully that was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up if it was, and subscribe if you would like to see my future videos, and hit that bell notification so you can get notified next time I post. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.